Salute to everyone who support the channel as always. Yeah, I want to come on here for a little shouty shout. And once again, keep the pressure. So from what I know is fighters this day and time, they will pick and choose who they want to clout chase. So Brian Norman Jr. was offered to T.O. on a Friday, one day before Saturday, and it's not good enough. Like, this is what you should have been thinking about previously, right? You should have been thinking about where have you been and where you haven't been. You haven't been on the big stage like that on consistency. So therefore, you still got some work to do. You have some rungs in the ladder to climb. You know what I'm saying? You thought it was just going to be a rocket ship up to the stratosphere and you was just going to float around and wait for people to join you, huh? How can you turn down a fight just because it was on a Friday and it's for a championship? Somebody tell me, how does that work when you're trying to be great? Somebody explain that to me. How does that work when you're trying to be great? You're gonna turn down a fight? Is this true? Is it true? Is it true? Teofimo turned down a fight because it was gonna be on a Friday, and now you want to finger point the Top Rank as if they're liable for once again placing you on a card that's outside of the weekend. But look, you have the opportunity there, T.O. Let me call you Gordo. Maybe you can hear me, because you might think I'm hating. But Gordo, listen. When you fight for a championship on a Thursday, Tuesday, Monday, Sunday, Wednesday, if you win that goes on your box rec as a win, a championship win. It doesn't put the day of the week on that bitch. It doesn't say this fight was on a Thursday. It doesn't devalue the point system if you thought it was won on a title. If you fighting for a title, you fighting for a title, homeboy. What's the problem, T.O.? What's the problem? You don't want to get knocked out on a Friday and you have to go through the Saturday and Sunday with that headache, you know what I'm saying, feeling bad the way you do? You don't want to take a championship fight on a Friday, bro? But you talking all this talk. You want to clout chase Crawford because why, it's going to be on a Saturday? You getting your ass knocked out on a Friday or Saturday is supposed to be different? The names are going to be different. But does it matter what day of the week you get stopped? So you saying you'd rather get stopped by Crawford on a Saturday than Norman Jr. on a Friday? I get it. Real talk, I get it, bro. I dialed it in. I got it. These fighters today, prima donnas, they very much feel that they're entitled. You know what I'm saying? Extremely entitled. I'm not gonna lie to you. We want to see boxing, and they acting like the old school. And look, isn't T.O. the same one who always quoting Black history? Look, quoting my people. Aren't you the one always talking about Rosa Parks? So you don't really understand why Rosa Parks did what she wanted to do, did what she did, and how it stands in history. You know what I'm saying? You quote my people, but yet you don't understand the blood, sweat, and tears and the commitment and dedication it took for them to do what they did. You're saying it's only good for me to do that when I'm around other black people and to make myself seem like I'm a bit more educated than what people thought. But now your education is being put to the test, because anyone in their right mind can understand, T.O., that a championship don't have the days of the week on it when you fight for it. It doesn't. If you fight for a championship, you're fighting for a championship, point blank, period. If you think that you're going to get $5 million more fighting on a Saturday than a Friday, you know what I'm saying? I could see if that was something that was in the contract, you're going to be losing out on $5 million. So on Friday, they're trying to give me $1 million. You know what I'm saying? But I can get $6 million if I fight on a Saturday. And if the fight is in Vegas, or if the fight is this place, that place, and the other. And then also you have to look at it like this too, T.O. That Richard Comey, he had way more experience than you when he fought you. But he still gave you a shot. And you only had 14 professional wins. He gave you a shot, man. You should be thankful. He gave you a shot, man. He gave you a shot. Did he not give you a shot? He gave you a shot, brother. And you know, you only have 14 professional wins. You won the IBF in your 15th professional fight. So therefore, you look at Brian Norman. He has more wins than you do. He may not have a better resume, but he has more wins than you. So this would be a good fight, whether it's on a Wednesday, a Thursday, or a Friday. Either way it goes, you're going to have hell to pay. So just pick whichever one you want. And stop being a prima donna. Stop trying to put yourself in the presence of greats like Canelo Alvarez and have him up here looking like he on substance, some recreational substance abuse. Up here saying Crawford need to fight your ass. The only thing a fighter needs to do when it comes to you there, T.O., is to fight you any day of the week besides Saturday. Because we don't know what the tickets are going to look like. You know, Turk Al-Sheikh already wasted money. We don't know what the ticket sales are going to look like fucking around with you there, T.O. We don't know what those ticket sales will look like because you haven't been up there like Tank. You know what I'm saying? You're not up there on the consistency like Tank, bro. That's all I'm saying. People. That's all I'm saying. He wanted Canelo to sign and then wave like this. Childish, man. Diva, cheerleader shit. You need to check with the New York Giants, man, and see if they got some room open for a male cheerleader to do a couple backflips and wave at the damn crowd, man. Maybe they have some openings before the season actually start. Maybe you can still get in, dog. That's all I'm saying, man. Listen to me, man. Listen to me, T.O. Listen to me, man. It don't matter if you fight for a championship during the week or on the weekend. It's all about who you fight for that championship and the results of your performance during that championship. All you got to worry about is the opening bell and when the fight ends. You know what I'm saying? Some is telling me, it giving me the pond type vibes, the pond. What do we know when we talk about ponds? We look at ducks in a pond. It don't matter if it's just 1, 5, 10, 20 ducks. We look at ducks in a pond. And then with them ducks, we sometimes throw them breadcrumbs and we hear them say quack, quack, quack. You know what I'm saying? Ducking in the dictionary means to avoid, okay? To avoid. It doesn't really lay it down to saying it deals with the actual duck, but you can understand where I'm at with it. You know, euphemisms, they run rampant through here. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't want to assume that you was ducking, but I'm feeling some type of way that it may fall within the list of animals or that we can compare this action or behavior or mannerisms to. One thing we know about ducks, they're always in a pond no matter what day of the week it is. And Canelo, you should be ashamed of yourself knowing that this man is up here talking about he don't want to fight on a Friday. When Canelo, half of his freaking record was in Mexico, and he fought on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You know, Canelo fought all during the week when he was in Mexico. Canelo, you should encourage this guy Tio to say, hey, my friend, if you want the championship, it don't matter. You fight any day of the week. That's what I say. Hey, over 30 of my. Shout out to everybody that's on deck, man. I'm gonna try to. Let me see. Shout out to Mike, Jay on deck, Toby on deck. I'm driving, so I really can't. OG Bruce Gas on deck. I see you. Jessica the Queen in the building. But that's where I'm at with T.O. At the end of the day, that is where I'm at with T.O. T.O. seems like he needs affirmative action to assure that he gets a slot on Saturday night, because he might say, once again, it's racism, y'all. Because he's going to go to all the black fighters, including Terrence Crawford, who just fought on a Saturday. Even though Terrence Crawford ain't signed with Top Rank anymore, he's going to say he used to. And Terrence Crawford's last fight with Top Rank was on a Saturday. You know, T.O.'s going to bring up anything and everything to start crying racism. Racism, racism, racism. But they had all the black fighters on you know, Saturday, but Top Rank, they want to have my fights on a Friday, a Thursday. Come on, T.O., man. Go to the secret society, man. Ask them for help, bro. You know what I'm saying, brother? Come on, brother. Ask them for help. I saw you up there throwing up all those signs and everything. Ask them to get you a fight. You know what I'm saying? Ask them to get you a fight on a Saturday pay-per-view main event. You know what I'm saying? When you gonna headline a MasterCard when you have some big names on top while you up here clout chasing Crawford? When you gonna pay-per-view headline a card on a Saturday? I know, man, it's getting to you. You feel like you're being left out and you want to manipulate the media. But it seems like it's not working as much. You had to go to the big dogs. Hey, I used to compliment you, T.O. I said, hey, T.O. is a mastermind in manipulating the media. But man, you had to go get Canelo Alvarez to do your dirty work, homie. You had to get Canelo Alvarez to do your dirty work, shawty. I am so disappointed in you. I am so disappointed in you. Real talk. I'm so disappointed in you. You gotta stick to the game plan there, T.O. Let's see. Canada, there's moves wasn't big fights on Monday. I'm sick of T.O. ass. Mike in the building. But I didn't want to come over here can't stay too long, man. I just wanted to talk to y'all for a minute because I feel like, shout out to the hottest chat in the MF game. Peace.